I think it's the worst
It's a
nightmare that a parent could have,
Yeah.
is when you get the call about something's happened to your child. And where it really hit home is that you're going into the trauma center, and then the nurse bringing you in, and you're sitting there looking at your child on a table who his heart is stopped beating and presumably dead.
I went to bed when he came home, just kind of said goodnight, and he wanted to watch TV on the couch. Didn't think anything of it because normally he stays up later. The next morning I woke up, he was still on the couch and he was unresponsive. To seeing him in a bed with tubes in his throat was very terrifying, and the unknown.
Well, I was just an average guy. I worked every day. I'm a supervisor for McDonald's. I went to the gym. I was healthy. I was eating right. Everything seemed really relatively normal, like before it all happened.
It's a parent's worst nightmare that you could possibly ever experience.
I mean, his ear was blue, his toe was blue, and we didn't know if he was going to survive. Really, the prognosis was not good on paper. He's astounded everybody.
My family doctor is from here. You know, like we all know nurses personally from that work in this hospital, so it's made a huge difference having that connection.
There's always somebody here. I stayed most nights overnight, and someone would always stay with me just in case something ever happened. I wouldn't be alone.
We saw in intensive care lots of times where you're hooked up to a life support, which what's happened to him. A portable ultrasound machine, so they could come in there and do it right there. They couldn't take Justin out of that particular bed. They couldn't move him at all. And that was one of the pieces of equipment that was down another level, so there's a real need for that. In the ICU, it's one of those departments that you really don't think about a lot, but where we were living in it for 19 days really hit home.
Just a sincere thank you.
Yeah, they've all been amazing.
Yeah, I've had an amazing experience here. All the staff here have just been overwhelmingly supportive, and it's overwhelming.
We're taking donations at drive-thru and in-store starting today, and this year McHappy Day will be extended to May 6th, 7th, and 8th. $1 from every Big Mac, hot McCafe beverage, and Happy Meal will be supporting the Cape Breton Regional Hospital's ICU.